We're live? Yes, we are live. Welcome, welcome. This is Alex, and we're gonna watch along. New to the watch along. Well, more of hate watch. Yeah, it's more hate watch Juve if they lose, but it doesn't matter at this point. Because they're not even close to the title. But anyway, Bologna, local exciting team, though the manager that has a ball job. So lineup 4-2-3-1 for Bologna. And Juve 3-4-2-1 is Igor Tudor. Let's look at Bologna. Baranda, Lukumi, Bukima, De Silvestri, back four, and Lukumi and Bukima are apparently the interesting defensive duel. And then DMs, pivot being Broiler and Louis Ferguson. Front four of Odegaard, Cambiaghi, Orsolini, and Dalinga. Juve 3-4-2-1. Di Gregorio, Kalulu, Vega, and Nicolas Savona. No Federico Gatti, make it more interesting. It really is. And midfield pivot being Thuram and Locatelli. It's very standard. Of course, TV's like be broken and stuff. Like, oh well. Wingbacks, Cambiasso and Timothy Weah. And the front three of Nico Gonzalez, Weston McKennie, and Colomwani, because no Vlahovic. Also, Yildiz is suspended for getting red. So yeah, this is a very casual, very casual watch along. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, it's timer. Get a timer. Get a timer going. I'm gonna share the stream at least. This is what it's gonna be. It's suspended, so okay. I share the stream. No, they gotta take advantage of that. I know that below the site teams, but it's Italiano. Italiano, It's really one of those teams. It's one of those fellas that's going to win a lot. Top four. The top four race going on for anyone who actually cares. Well, it's top four. Yeah, you have Atalanta 68 and immediately beat it's Monza. Roma. Atalanta, Roma. Roma are unbeaten. Will be an interesting side. On Genoa, mid-table, and Parma fighting relegation. Juve, Lazio. Besides Bologna match, of course. Lazio, Udinese, and Venezia. I mean, Lazio. I think they're still in the top four race still. I still think so. I think they're still in the top four race for Lazio. Udinese mid-table, so they'll be completely safe. There's Roma. Roma, 63 points. Atalanta, Milan, Torino. I mean, they were unbeaten. I think that Milan mid-table, but wouldn't understand. Yeah, no wait, mid-table. Yeah, I bring it's Milan. You know they showed up. Hold up. I shrink myself. Shrink myself. Get off the camera. Stop be so close to camera. Stuff. I think it go close. Like he wants to look at my face entire game. Yeah, that's pretty much watch-alongs. I want to hear alternative commentary. Roma, Atalanta, Milan, Torino. And Atalanta, very tough. Milan, they only show up when it's Inter, so yeah, because they know the Bologna can actually cook in the flanks, wide areas. Lazio, you know, Baroni, high flying. Because I remember back in the day, back in December, they talks about Lazio in the Scudetto. Like, no, Lazio Scudetto top four, whatever. Like, good form. And I look at it, they're what, eighth, seventh, sixth? Juve, Inter, and Lecce. Oh, you're sixth. Bologna is seventh. Dodgy form. Very dodgy form. Milan, Fiorentina, Genoa. I mean, for Milan, it's actually winnable. Fiorentina 50-50. Genoa, I would go Bologna. It's and Fiorentina just lost against Roma, so they aren't too far off. 9 points. Like 58, was it 59 to 9 points, like 68. You know what? I think that Fiorentina's chances are a lot smaller. Probably get 55th or 6th at most. You know, I'll have a laugh. Honestly have a laugh. If Fiorentina loses the Conference League final and qualify for the Conference League again, I would have a laugh. I'm gonna kick it. I know that for yeah, I'll have a laugh for the third eighth, third to eighth. I mean, they could also include Milan. Also, was it Milan are ninth? I'll have a laugh. Juve finishing sixth for and might get Europa League, only for Milan to win the Coppa Italia and get sent into Conference League. I'll like, will you have a laugh for that? Actually, I forgot to say one thing. Any score predictions whatsoever? You think Juve? Juve make it for what? Top four? I think they might. I mean, let's see. Looking at the remaining matches, Roma would be a bigger threat. They were unbeaten. But then again, they're against Atalanta, Milan, and Torino. Lazio, I don't see it. Difficult matchups. Bologna. I think that would be crucial for this match. I mean, Milan, Fiorentina aren't easy sides. Juve. I think they probably strap for fourth. After Bologna, Lazio, Udinese, and Venezia. Lazio, I would not underestimate. Oh, good cross. It's a good cross. But yeah, I think Juve. Conte. Besides on UCL. I know. Who's going to get Conte? Is it Juve or Milan? Because I know that there are Conte links. He's been linked to Milan. No, or is it Allegri linked to Milan? Oh, Juve. Be honest, I think that's I think it'd be fine. But Conte, he knows the league very well, and if he's back to Juve, I think that it'll be fighting for the Scudetto. I mean, it's the same Conte that managed to get Napoli to fight for the Scudetto, even though there's a squad for me. It's like very struggle to build a team this season with it. Personally, if I make a team this season, I would probably put the majority Scudetto winners. But for Napoli, it's a struggle. Because none of the Napoli players really stand out compared to everyone else. Are we supposed to put Lukaku, Labaka, Most, Buongiorno, Scott McTominay? It's one of those. I think one of those things about Conte. It's the same coach that Toronto. Ooh, goal. 1 goal. Yep. Juve leads. There's Juve. But yeah, it's a good goal by Thuram. It's a good goal. Yeah, Conte. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, UCL. I don't think it should be a priority for Juve. The Europa League, it should be fine for them. Because I know that in the UCL, it looks like a very young team with a young core. Because I know in the UCL they managed to losing to PSV should be a bad sign. But if they're going to reinforce it, and and also Conte. If he's in a European comp, I don't see him getting past around 16 at all. So if it's the UCL, I don't think it matters for Juve. Because you're gonna get Conte, he knows the league very well. But for a European comp, you expect him to win a European trophy there, like you can forget it. It's like finding Neil in haystack, something like that. But Juve do have a lot of good players. All needs to be utilized. They have a young core, promising one. But yeah, Juve, Bremer, Cambiaso, Thuram, Locatelli, and Yildiz. 5 players I can see staying in Juve for a long time, and may help them maybe win Scudetto with them. At most, I can see. Yeah, Juve could probably scam a trophy, scam transfers for yes, Vlahovic. I heard he might get sold. If it's some team, they're going to spend what 65, 70. I think they're going to scam for Vlahovic. Bologna. Come on, Arsenal again. Because I know Bologna's one of the exciting teams to watch, but they have Italiano. The thing about Italiano is yeah, he plays some good football, but his records and finals like it's going to be a massive stain for me. Yeah, I think yeah. So we have Bremer. Who else do we have? Am I Inzaghi out? Not really, because I don't. Because if we're gonna get Inzaghi out, we got to retool, have a massive overhaul in the squad. Retool, massive overhaul. Because I don't know, because if we're gonna get second Inzaghi, we got to who's going to play a back three. This squad's really made for a back three. But I don't think it's possible to make like 10 to 15 signings. But we're gonna go Inzaghi out. We probably go for a smooth transition, someone who's very flexible. And also, it will actually be Inzaghi's first season being trophyless if he's lose to Barca. I think that a squad needs retooling more than having Inzaghi out. Oh, there we go. Okay. But yeah, you look at the squad. Most of the games are cost because of the mental concentration and the depth. Because how long are we going to last until we get from one? We have Lautaro and Thuram, which are very good starters. In fact, I think they'll start for any other team. To Arnautovic, and there's Correa and Taremi. That's our striker depth right there. The biggest fear I have is that when injury from Lautaro, Thuram, or any of them go out of form, we're pretty much cooked in the front. I can say the same for our midfield also, besides Mickey being available and running around, covering a lot of distance. I think that's a Mickey average. It's really average for Mickey to cover a lot of distance. Usually like 12, 13, looking through some stats. 12, 13 kilometers from some stats. And there's Barella, Chanoglu. These two, they have a start. Money and down. It could be. It's a yellow or red. I don't know. It looks like last man something. But anyway, back to Inter midfield. Without Burrow and Chanog, we look like we cannot function. Like control games, we can forget about that. Let's see. You have Zielinski. I mean, the closest part is a squad player at most. Fill in when we need something. When we need, yeah. Zielinski. Fill in if we need availability. But you're not. Brolar and Chanoglu. Keep them. Vegetarian. Most availability. Aslani. You can probably get the one odd long ball. The playmaking set pieces there. But physicality. He's going to get bullied, which is what you don't want it for Inzaghi's midfield. He doesn't seem like the press resistant type. Cortezi, invisible in the midfield. Gets an unusual GNA. Basically, a less physical McTominay. So midfield needs a massive revamp. Left wing back. Honestly, left wing back. That's what I expect the depth to be to fight for the UCL. I like our left wing back depth, to be honest. Zalewski, DeMarco, and Carlos Augusto. For DeMarco, you have the crossing. Basically, cross merchant, pretty much. Zalewski, dribbling, crossing. In fact, might have a higher ceiling than DeMarco. Also pace. And then you have Carlos Augusto, more defensively solid. You want to defend a lead. Right wing back. If we can count Zalewski also, since he can play both sides. Dumfries. I mean, he had a massive season. In fact, most improved. Most improved. Since he signed a contract, like, okay. Going up, much better. Defensively, much better. So there's that. He's still a physical monster since coming here at Inter, so I'll take that. But then there's Darmian. Move him to right center back. He should not be a right wing back. I think I said it last season. Because when you have Dumfries the right wing back, you can throw away any creativity on the right side. He's not a creative outlet. You bring him in if right wing back, he wants to defend a lead. That's it. Going up, he's awful. Stick him to right center back at both. And then there's the defense. Bastoni, Carlos Augusto. Because Carlos Augusto can fill in left center back also. I know that's for Inter. They're willing to another center back. Lukumi, Bukima. Gonzalez, what a miss. Like Nico Gonzalez. What a miss. But yeah, it's mostly our depth as going to be an issue. Because, we have Pavard, Bisek. And then there's De Vrij, Acerbi. It's for Acerbi, I'll keep him since for in the defense he's been a monster there, despite his injuries. If Acerbi has a brain for defending, I'm not sure about his injury record. The bribe could be it's probably get renewed. Personally, I'd like to get another center back still. Oh, we go. Kimi, Orslini, and offside. But yeah, that's our center back depth. I don't. Yeah, on midfield, we also got Peter Susic. I'm sure he'll be in Inter for the Club World Cup. And there's Sommer and Martinez. Because I'm not sure about the goalkeeping situation. Should we let Joseph Martinez play a few games in the league? Or should we continue with Jan Sommer? Is for Joseph Martinez, have him get used to the high pressure games. Rather than just be a cup keeper. Yeah, that's what I think about Inter. We need a massive transfer overhaul. Especially on our depth. But yeah, I think it's really nice for it. Yeah, Inzaghi rotated massively against Verona. You know, and briefly it's a boring game for me. But a win is a win. The thing is, sacking Inzaghi, there are a lot more back four coaches than back three. Only people I can name who can, on top of my head, that play back. They can play back three are Conte, Gasparini, Xabi Alonso, and Thomas Frank of Brentford, Ruben Amorim. As a back three, a lot more back four coaches. And we do go back four, at most probably be a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-1-2. Unless we're selling one out Latoro or Thuram, which is I just don't see. Hmm. But Juve, if I get transfers, probably get a striker. Because what would you totally would do? I know Jutoli would probably be scouting in the Premier League. Or linked to Rasmus Højlund. Rawson, third way. I know that linked to Rasmus Højlund. I'm not surprised. Højlund, who, if they go for 75 million, like okay, I'll have an absolute laugh. Ooh, close. Ah, Calafiori. I mean, for PL, they're quite of good players there. 35 million. It's something. If I want to take a PL player, let's see. Liverpool will get priced out. Oh, it's good to get that. I can see Califury might get sold in the future. Every PL player is overpriced. I just saw this tweet. Yeah, relegation size. I doubt that also. Because I know Dale is like 35 million, but I'm not sure I saw it. But I saw this one tweet where there's one Southampton player being priced at 100 million. I have one Southampton player for 100 million. I'm forgetting the tweet source, but it's something. But for PL, it's kind of hard to figure out because I know Calafiori and MLS Zinchenko definitely for 6 ENA. 6, yep. But you know, you have these statisticians that guess up XG, move, XG, XA, X dribbles, X scan rates. Yeah, these statistical, these stat nerds. I'll just call them stat nerds. Oh yeah. And for Bastoni. I mean, it would. But I always think that Calafiori would be a lot better than left center back. That's like his Bologna days. I always prefer. I always prefer Calafiori and left center back because he has the overlapping runs. Bastoni can play left center back also. So I don't know. I just noticed that when Bastoni plays as center back, he doesn't overlap as much as he was in the left. So for my center back, probably someone who can win the aerial duels and can lead the back line. Yeah, it's gonna be very tough because funny thing in PL, the players I go take, I'll take Holland, of course, Isak, Tonali. Oh yeah, I can understand that. I want Bastoni's left center back because he can actually make the runs and be another creative outlet. The thing about Bastoni is you have everything you want for a center back. Really complete one. You want defending, he's there. Ooh, challenge. Have a Bastoni defending, the complete defender's there. The ball playing's there. What else can you ask for? Calafiori is the right center back. What foot is Calafiori again? I don't do it. He's Bastoni he's left-footed for center back, right? Red card. Yeah, I know Bastoni's a left-footed center back because having a left foot is rare in football. Okay, that's good. What was Calafiori? I know it's sounding like tactical nonsense, but yeah, it sounds like tactical nonsense, but still, there's hearing that your foot does matter. Because they have their own advantages and disadvantages. Having playing left foot center back in the right. I mean, I don't know how it works. How would that be more effective? I guess I don't know what to guess. There's Calafiori right in the right. It's like, okay. Placing, I mean, it's like a weird link to sales, I think. Oh, it does? Easier. I mean, if he's playing opposite foot and he's press resistant, I'm sure he'll be fine. Because I think that, yeah, how does that affect dribbling and moving the ball up? Or you're using the opposite foot? Because I know that for Saka, why he's playing on the right even though he's left-footed. Because for Arteta, he wants to, we're gonna cut inside. You're gonna go. But if Calafiori's press resistant, I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh yeah, he is. He's Saka's like one of those exciting players. That is describe Arsenal's season. Yep. Oh, that's good. If he's press resistant, I think it's more important if you're going to play with the opposite foot, or you're play against the likes of Bayern and Barca, where actually a lot of PL teams, Bayern, Barca, a lot of PL teams, because I know that these teams press a lot compared to Serie, where most of the teams cover up space. You know that Liverpool presses, City press, Arsenal press. Oh, that's good. Because I don't think his crossing should matter a lot for right center back. Because you're going to leave the crossing duties to Dumfries and DeMarco. But ball carrying is what probably Inter need. Because I know that is there a stats somewhere? I'm not sure the tactical thing, but Inter usually leads in number of passes, but carrying and dribbling wise is very low. I'm not sure it's a tactical thing. It's been like that since Conte. But for crossing, I'm sure it'd be worked on. Given that we also does help when you have two players that can actually win the ball in the air. Yeah, carriers. I thought Toronto's more of the dribbler type. The back carriers mostly done by by Bastoni or Bissek. Bastoni, Bissek, Dumfries. Oh, the handball. The referee. You know, there's gotta be something. There's gonna be something with just Juve things. Like ball carrier. I mean, it would be a change. If you got a ball carrier, I think it would be baked into a lot more unpredictable. It gives a lot of options of how to build up. Okay, handball. It's a handball. Is it okay? I'm looking at it. Is that handball? Handball? I don't understand. Like, oh, Nico Potts. I think Leone's more likely, but I, yeah, you have Nico Potts, Stusic, Chanoglu, Barella. I can see a sliding Fratesi being sold. More likely. I'm surprised Fratesi is linked for 50 million. I'm surprised. For a striker, I know we're linked to Jonathan David. I know we could probably bring in Esposito brother, bring one of them back to be our fourth or fifth. But Leone, I wouldn't mind. I mean, he's doing well in Parma, so I'll probably give him a chance. Jonathan Tah. It's between Calafiori, Leone, and Tah. I would probably go for Jonathan Tah. Because the strikers. Reinvest our strikers. Third choice, ideally, someone who can play the Toro and Tehran role. Fourth choice, someone who can come off the bench and score an unusual goal. The cross in. Yeah, the handball. But for Nico Potts, I'm hearing that he's going to probably stay at Como. So there's that. Being Como, I think that they're going to be an exciting side next season. What they are what 10th right now. Because I think the early season. Oh, side netting. Yeah, Nico Potts is probably going to be staying. Yeah, they are 10th. If they keep their core and have another good window, I really think they can probably compete for a European spot. As someone, yeah, because Como, yeah, Diao, Pats, very standout players. It's the Como young squad with a mix of streets won't forget players. Catrone, Deli Ali, Yep, it's surprisingly Alberto Moreno. He's more a streets won't forget type. They have another season window. I don't know which club could they overtake. I mean, if for Milan they have to keep Ferlani, then probably overtake them, of course. I guess yeah, if Milan's stick with Ferlani, I can see Como overtaking them. Because Roma, they're probably gonna get their shit together. Lazio, I mean, are they going to be in free fall with Bologna next season? Because I don't know, Palladino, I could probably see him get sacked. Bologna, I can see him get sacked. Juve, they are like a sleeping giants. If Conte leaves Napoli for next season, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Napoli will be fine. But Nicomo will like contend what 6th to 8th at most. Oh, we go. Galdas and 2-0. Offside. Oh, nice offside. What Diao? Did he play? I don't know. He plays for the winger side. I'm not sure we're fine for the left side. Everything else needs to be a lot reinforced. And also, it's someone who actually has some mental concentration. Of all the goals conceded since the 75th minute is quite a lot more than we had last season. Last season's like what 2? In fact, we have. But last season, I remember we haven't conceded a goal post 75 after 75 minutes. Oh, yeah, after 75 minutes last season, we haven't conceded a goal until the second Napoli match. But for this season, our concentration level is dodgy. Let's look at first match. Genoa concede a penalty. Oh yeah, we're back to Stankovic brothers. Okay, yeah, one for DM, and then one for keeper. As a keeper, I mean, it would be very tough. Because I think at most get some play time for the Stankovic brothers. I mean, one of them play the DM, so there might be a chance. It would be pretty hard to try to overtake Çalhanoğlu. Because for Çalhanoğlu, he's pretty much the second best DM right now. His Kroos retired. Of course, there's Rodri. I don't know who else could there be. But I'm not sure about Çalhanoğlu. Given that Okay, what's the life expectancy of midfielders? You got to use Chattanooga until his legs are done. Yeah, look at points dropped. Monza, drop a point. About 2 points away. Genoa conceded penalty. Milan conceded last minute cross. Like goals conceded, it's worrying. Juve 4-2 and blew that. Because our concentration levels are abysmal for the season. I can't help but for the concentration. Yep. Halftime. You can spend less time talking about the match and more about Inter, but oh well. And no penalty, no handball. Yep. You just Juve things. Yeah, congrats. You call that onside. Not onside. Oh, most of its concentration levels are appalling. And then you get to the season later when we're playing what, a game, 2 games per week or something. You look burned out. There are times when you gotta play the youth because of squad depth. Now the Inter, yeah, Torino, Lazio, Como. Because Napoli, they're against what? Genoa, Parma, Cagliari. Very, very easy. And relegation mid-table. We're gonna build a team this season. We'll see who wins the league first. It was Napoli. It's a big struggle. Because for Napoli, I don't know who to give for team this season. Because you realize that like the Politano, Di Lorenzo, and Juan Jesus will have 2 Scudettis. Yeah, yeah, congratulations. Yeah, this is what it is. Do you see Politano in some other team? Do you see him winning the Scudetto elsewhere? I honestly don't see how is Alexa Politano. I'm sure Napoli fans want to get rid of when he's here. Want him out. They want him out. And they only have like 2 Scudettis. Is I'll ask. Do you think Inzaghi since his time in Inter? Do you think Inzaghi underperformed? I mean, 1 in 4 Scudettis, by the looks of it. As well, 1 in 4. Then there you go. You go 1 in 4. Losing to Napoli. I mean, this Napoli side is actually pretty decent, pretty good. As this second one, like, okay, not as good as the other one. In fact, let's build a combined 11. I think even this at Milan's side is a lot better. In fact, let's build a combined 11 of the Napoli side. Yeah, drop board. I never thought I'd be using drop board so well. But we're gonna do a quick combine 11. I swear, between that's Pioli's Milan side and that's and then that Conte's Napoli side. All right, here we go. If we're gonna go build a combine 11, you have Mike Mignon or yeah, you have Mike Mignon or Alex Moretz. Because I'll take Mignon any day. Oh, right around that. Because I'm using Clip Studio. Left back. So I think this Pioli's Milan side is more convincing than Conte's Napoli side. Teo, and then we have Tomori Kajir or Buongiorno, Rachmani. Right, pick a center back duo. Tomori and Kajir or Buongiorno, Rachmani. I'm gonna go. Personally, I'm gonna go. Yeah, Tomori. Because Scudetto Tomori is actually very good. Or and Buongiorno. Midfield. We have Big Tom. You have what? The Big Tomini Tonali. I would go Big Tomini Tonali. And I guess Labaka. I guess. I think we can include McTominay also. Yeah, midfield. Tonali, of course. Tonali or McTominay. And yeah, you're gonna play Labaka up, higher up, or Kessier. I really think that Milan's side a lot better than that's Napoli's side. Right back, I don't rate any of them. Di Lorenzo or Calabria. Would you rather Di Lorenzo or Calabria? It's a struggle. Right side. Politano or Junior Messias. Mm. What you what you rather? To our side. Yeah, because Napoli, I think Napoli 22-23 is special. This is combined 11 Napoli this season and Milan this season. Actually, Milan 21-22. The 20, yeah, 20, yeah, combined 11. Because I know Kvara would definitely walk in. Kvara, Ozyman, maybe up there. But this Napoli side, would you rather have Di Lorenzo or Calabria? Also for the right side, Politano or what's it? Junior Messias. Because I know I don't know which one is would be. Because I know left side do include Leao or half a season Kavara, Lukaku or Giroud. It's gonna be very tough to see who actually walks in. Because apparently there's talks about Milan being Europa League level. Because 23, because that Napoli side first Spalletti's Napoli is special. Conte, who actually stands out. Tonali or Labarca. Zambagisa or Kessier. Kavara? Or on the right? Okay. Loves everything. I mean, he did play on the right a few times. Alright, we have Kavara on the right. And we have Liao. Yeah, I'm looking at the lineup for spelling. And I know candidates can be Giza or what's it, Kessier. I know Kessier. I mean, there's also Kajir. Do you think is Kajir underrated? Labaka? Yeah, Labaka's up. It's like either Tonali or Labaka. Would you rather have 24-25 Labaka or 21-22 Tonali? Because it would be very tough to contend. There's Di Lorenzo up there. Like, okay. Is there a team like how are we supposed to build a team like that? It's who actually I'm gonna put Lukaku up front with Giroud. I don't know who's another Milan midfield. I don't remember. Oh, but Calabria 22. I like Calabria. I thought that's 22-23 Calabria. But sure. That Calabria up there. That's there's like Kavar came at 22-23, won MVP. Because And who else is Napoli? Oliveira, Rachmani. Because I think that Tamori and Scudetto runs special. I'm forgetting who else is in the Milan midfield. There's Tonali. There's Kessier. I'm forgetting who's the third one. Then Pioli plays the 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, or whatever. Let's take a. I'm just forgetting who. I'm gonna do a quick. I'm gonna do a quick look up. Oh, Brahim Diaz. You know what? McTominay or Brahim. That's the guy. He's in Real Madrid. Wait, we have McTominay or Brahim. Yeah, it's good. Back four is there. I'm putting Tonali over Labaka. No, them these are Kessier. I think that Giroud always does something special, even though he's not the one scoring the goals. The same thing about Lukaku. But it's a really tough one to decide between the Scudetto winners between Milan and Napoli. Two teams that shouldn't be here apparently, but they won Scudetto there. Because I'm sure they're going to compare between Inter versus Spalletti's Napoli, but it'd be very tough. Imagine choosing between Latoro, Taram, and Ozyman. And that's not including the forwards like Kavara. Wait, I want to go back to the neutrals watch along because it's going to start the game. The game's going to start. You can't claim to be the worst. I really can't claim to be the worst Scudetto winners. Like, what would make the other 19 teams? It wouldn't rank. Yeah, I wouldn't rank the Scudetto winners the last 4 years. They're they play against each other. There's four. I'm gonna go with Conte's Napoli, and then Pioli's Milan. And a choice between Spalletti's Napoli or Inzaghi's Inter. And then Napoli ran away the league for 22-23. It's gonna like, would you rather Spalletti's Napoli? Yeah, but Spalletti's Napoli or Inzaghi's Inter. I'm talking about the Scudetto winners. Scudetto team. because Napoli does have him and Jay when he's not making a lot of mistakes. Oh, oh yeah, I can see it. I mean, Ozyman is a consistent scorer. Rock Balls is the big game one. Yep, the thing about Ozyman is, I don't know, there's gonna be something with them beating Galatasaray at what, 25, 26? As a special player. I think that for Ozyman is I can see him having a big move. He comes back to Napoli, sold to somewhere. Oh, and it go away. It's where you're gonna have a front two. You're building into front two. Ozyman, and choices are Ozyman, Latoro, and Taram. How would you pick two people? Pick two. And missed that. Oh yeah, Taram. I what Taram is. I was surprised that we got him for free. So it's, I guess so. Oh, two offside. But Taram. I mean, he has a good hold up play. Can drive the ball. Ozyman seems like the complete player. Are you going to do a check? Offside. Oh yeah. Because I think that there's not a lot of players that can create their own chance. Ozyman needs is probably their PR team. If he does leave Napoli, I can probably see him in a PL club. No wait, he's not linked to a PL club. Probably to Juve or PSG maybe. I can see him. Oh yep, he is. I think that's more to the fact that for Inter, our players look likable because we keep our off-field antics bare minimum. I mean, look at Milan's side. You can see like scandal, or something, and seems like more for their image rather than playing for the club. I mean, we're not Manchester United where it's where they're social media FC. Whereas one benefit is the marketing department. It, social media is like really net negative for the players. It does help out with the PR. I think that most social media teams will end up destroying a player's rep more. If you're known, if you're more known for partying or having some fun after the game, and that's really on this PR. And whose fault is it? I think it was really nice to have our our media team be a lot more professional. Like, have a great like show Instagram pic like have them a good time like, vibes. Rather than yeah, it shows like vibes. There, there's some like okay, someone lost the game. Like oh you go to the nightclub and go partying there. Like, it was a bad spin. Oh, come on. You gotta score that. Oh, Royler. Ooh, goal. Yep, Bologna goal. Beautiful. Yep, Royler. No, that's dense. Bologna. The 1-1. Juve gotta do better than that. Look at that. Cross. That Bologna are dangerous in the wide areas. Cross. Dribble. The ball. Yeah. Thuram sleeping. Lost a header. Getting second the ball. Like okay. 1-1. Like Bologna, what do you have for us? What do you have for us? I mean, for Bologna for UC, it will go UCL. I would still probably go for. Yep. I don't know because like Juve, I still respect the legends, regardless of the team. You know, it really sucks for them to play for someone else, but oh well. Yeah, you have Lillian producing Marcus and Kefren. Go. And I know there's one photo of what's it? Lillian holding Kefren on Kefren's Juve announcement, I think. Uh, that pic is actually adorable. Okay, and I'm doing using a drawing reference. Well, but yeah, one from what I heard, Lillian Thuram is a beast in defense. Oh, good. Do you know that? Have you heard that Pisa got promoted? Pisa got promoted, and the coach is Pippo Inzaghi, the other Inzaghi. Okay, I was wondering that like, can we actually have an Inzaghi derby for next season? Because I would like have Inzaghi derby next season. Pippo Inzaghi had built a reputation of promoting teams to Serie A. Pisa was like what since what 34 or so years. I know, right? They always look so like. In fact, I think that when I looked at a photo of Pippo and Simone, they actually do look alike. In fact, if we had a press conference and have them switch places, have their usual speaking, like copy the way they speak, body language, etc. You can hardly know the difference. I guess one idea that if Inzaghi does go abroad, we send people there, and we kept the real Simone. Here's how it works. Simone Inzaghi decides to leave Inter for some PL club. He sent Pippo there, and while Inter announced Pippo Inzaghi, we kept the real Inzaghi. So some PL club have Pippo. It says Simone. Done. Genius. Cross. One idea. You know, Inzaghi derby is really needed. We haven't seen a Conceição derby. Because now Conceição plays for Juve. His dad is coaching Milan. Okay, no problem. I don't watch F1, Formula One, but have fun. Bye bye. Yeah, like yeah, you couldn't say Sal as a family. Oh, Bologna. Good. Gonzalez and Bam. It's gonna be 1-1, isn't it? Maybe a big dent. Big dent. It's gonna be a big dent. Oh, they're lucky for the upside. Oh, fun sport. It's like one of those sports where, yeah, I probably had to go to some other channel because I know it was Formula like 316, I think. I need to find someone to root for Formula One. Probably be going as a neutral. But for most football here in Canada, it's the channels leagues are everywhere. For football, it's Serie, PL, French league, Dazens, Bundesliga, European comp, La Liga somewhere. So I need to find a channel for Formula One. Like, okay, I'm gonna pay more. Like, okay, it's a disadvantage of having everything so decentralized for a channel. Like, okay, are we going to watch somewhere? Antonelli? Hmm, I might give it a chance. Oh, we go Bologna again. Yeah, Bologna's with Formula One. I'll see what I can do to get into it. Cause I know fuck all about Formula One. All I know is there's Mercedes, there's Ferrari, there's a Bentley, McLaren. I think yeah, that's all my head stuff. But I can yeah, this is Formula One. It's like let's see what I can do to get into it. Yeah, substitutions for Bologna. That's okay. Either going to sell it for a draw, they're not going to do anything. I'll have a laugh if they manage to finish the Europa League. It's probably something they probably win. But oh well. Stale. Boring Juve. Luis Alberto. Who? Is it one of those Primavera players? Okay, Alberto Costa. Yeah, that's definitely a Primavera player. I've never heard of this fellow whatsoever. Alberto Costa. Yeah, Primavera player. Long ball. Head away. Hey, it's a ref. Decent ref. Mm. All good Juve. Bullet bail but offside. Bullet are bailed out by every offside. I really wish for what Barca would do. Do Juve defend your lives. Go. Cross. What if Bullet cross and hope for the best? Cross and hope for the best. Yeah, top four is going to be very tight. Yeah, Juve Bologna would be seventh. Juve would be fourth, but level 1 points for Roma. Roma, Roma are unbeaten. Haven't lost a game in a long time. Juve, I know that's the top four race, but it's a long term. Looking at Juve coefficients. Yes, who do you see going for who also can go a deep run? I don't know for PL. Liverpool are capable of going for on a deep run. Man City are. Arsenal are. But yeah, it's the same five teams. Chelsea, baby. Bundesliga. Bayern and Leverkusen. I can see them going. Bayern can go deep run. Leverkusen maybe. Frankfurt no. Freiburg no. In fact, Freiburg probably be baby. For Serie, Napoli round 16 at most. Guess Napoli they don't go past round 16 once. Inter, possible deep run. Atalanta, uh, round 16 at most. Yeah, I'm gonna pass around 16 once. Juve, baby, Roma, round 16. I don't know. Ranieri's working. Like how Roma do with post Ranieri. Lazio. Uh, don't want them anywhere near CL. In fact, get them have them stay away from Europe. Gonzalez yellow. Oh yeah, sounds like that's something like that. Would you rather finish second in the league but not win anything, or finish 17th? Actually, finish one place above a relegation zone, but win a trophy, win a domestic cup, or Euro UEL. Yo, let me go. Oh, come on! Don't make a dumb mistake. Yeah, because I know that's for United, Spurs. The two teams that actually might go to the UC, that might get to the Europa League final, which is you win the Europa League, you get the UCL. Oh, penalty? No, tap it in. How did Juve not score that? How did Juve not score that? How did Juve not score that? Like that. Yep, that's. Who is. Yeah, I got. Yeah, like what? I'm gonna show my Locatelli. Tap in. Tap in. Oh, bro, Costa. Locatelli off. Gonzalez off. Couldn't say so. An advantage. Advantage. Russ, you get that? I know that's referee. Getting referee Barca. Like advantage Barca. See the UCL. No card. What is this? The referee again. No yellow. Is that no yellow? But no yellow. That's the referee. And it's the referees. We're getting the same referee that ref the UCL final with Man City City and Inter, and Atletico and the Atletico guy. Yeah, advantage. I need to see Littoral play more. You know, Littoral play more. It's like Juve just turned off after. Bologna going. I keep going. The Juve attack looks stale to me. Juve needs massive transfers. They're going to play 4-3-3. And you get someone else other than Yildiz. Vlahovic he's being sold. Wani, I can't. He says that going from PSG to Juve is step down. I mean, it's funny, but look at how he's performing. Wani. Yeah, 1 month in, and I was wrong about Wani. Like, it's perfect, fine fit. But time goes on. I was wrong about Bologna. I thought he'd be a fine fit. But yeah, I didn't see him like what 3 goals. Bologna. Yeah, 6 goals. I mean, 6-12, like too bad. But calling step down is very, but calling it step down is very funny. Everyone saying you to use UCL. Is it what who should be representing UCL? Is it really who? It is who we're really sending to the. This is really who we're sending to the UCL. Yeah, they will do everything they can to keep sending to the UCL. Bologna, Juve. Is it really already sending to the UCL? I mean, Juve, young team, don't have the experience. Bologna, baby. I mean, Bologna get out, got knocked out of the group stage, league stage again. Can we have stop? Can we have Bologna not be in the UCL at all next season? It shouldn't qualify. If Serie, it'd be a lot more. I think it'd be a lot more tougher. They think the top half teams are quality. Top half teams are quality, and the second half, bottom half should not be underestimated. What's the with Bologna? Bologna might pull a surprise, even though they've has already probably sold half their team. It's one of the selling clubs. At some point, it's going to be very unsustainable. Atalanta below my sub player. Good job. Inter, they need to redevelop. They need to revamp their depth. Napoli is uncertain, depending on if Conte's staying or not. I don't see Napoli getting a world class coach after. Milan depends on if Perlani stays or not. If Perlani stays, Milan are going to go farther behind. In fact, if Perlani stays, I'm going to have Como finish ahead of Milan next season. If Perlani stays, I'm having Como stay. I'm having Como finishing higher than Milan. Because Como's project is going up. Yeah, this is why I think this next Scudetto will be the harder. It's every year. I think the Scudetto gets a lot harder to get. Lazio probably go down. I can see that. Lazio are going to go down. Not relegated down, but down in the bigger side. Fiorentina, maybe. You know, they play good. Atalanta depends on Gasperini. It depends on Gasperini stays. Gasperini is going to be gone. But post Gasperini is very uncertain. They're really okay. So they're really sending this Juve to the UC as represents Serie in the UCL. Pisa. Pisa. I really extend this Juve side. Mm, I wonder to really send this Juve side. I Milan, even Milan wins the Coppa Italia. Wouldn't be a bad option for the Europa League. Holding a hope is they don't take it seriously. But the downfall is gotta be studied. It's gotta be studied for Milan. It'll be another seat. Last time a team defended Scudetto was Juve. What? 2 years? 5 years ago. Now 6 minutes left. A stinky 1-1. Very stinky 1-1 is it? Again, and gonna get that. One nil is Empoli. Yeah, Lazio, they're against Juve and Inter. I mean, Lazio will have a tough one. So I mean, like, go. Like, well, like what? They can't shoot. Pass it. Alright, what? There's one. Having like one more attack. It's like it's yeah, like 2 minutes left. Yeah. Long throw. Yeah, it's even a header at least. Yep, it's over. It's over. You know, we're actually going to send these two sides to the work to the UCL, aren't we? One of them. Yeah, look at Bologna. I know it's like 1-1. Stinky draw. Really, you can send these two. Well, you can send. Yeah, can you imagine Juve going to Europa League? I know. Can you? No, I don't. No, wait. Top third, fourth to eighth. Yeah, third to eighth is very tight. Can you imagine if? I know it's like very tight. Can you imagine that? But yeah, I'll be gone for yeah. I think it's streaming schedule wise. I think it'll be a light one next week, so very light one. Probably most one drawing because I want to do a lot more upstream stuff. Or it's just still gonna be footballs. So that's it. Yeah, definitely Minecraft. Definitely Minecraft. Minecraft and 2 watchalongs. Easy schedule. Bye everyone. See you soon. Minecraft. I don't know when. Bye bye.